Welcome to K&R Sports Talk. I'm Krayton Johnson. I'm host. I'm joined with Raife Smith for our second video ever together in the same household. I couldn't be more excited. I got to interview Savannah. Mid-Bucks coming off. I got to interview Savannah last night, and it was a great time with Kale Wiley and Makai King. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you go join that one. But now I get to go with my hometown boys, and they're coming off a 35-21 win over Lawson, and they stay perfect. They have a 15-game win streak in the regular season over the last 2 years. That streak looks to be continued. They are at home against Lathrop this week. That's October 3rd at 7 o'clock. And I'm going to open it up to you guys, whatever you guys want to add. But I'm going to add about last week against Lawson. I'm going to start with you, Aiden.
I feel like it was a huge win for us. I mean, there's a ton of people saying that we haven't played really any competition yet, and Lawson's really like that this year, and we showed that they should worry about us.
Great, I'm going to ask you. You were blowing it up in the middle, and so much that I started to notice up top that they started sending 3 guys at you at one point. And what's that mean for Burleson? Of course, he got hurt in the first half, and that sucked for the team. But what's that mean for the other guys that got to step up? Chris came downhill a lot and got a lot of tackles, but that was all because they were blowing you up with 3 guys.
I don't know. I was just playing my butt off. I just do what I'm taught, and I think we're taught and we're prepared, and I think that's one of the bigger things that our team is. We prepare a lot more than other teams, I feel like, and it just doesn't come down with the talent that we have. It comes down to where we're ready to play a good team.
Raife, I'm going to ask you. You go for 285 on the ground and 4 touchdowns. That led the state in rushing this week, if you didn't know that already, classes 1 through 6. What did that mean? I know your front line was working, but one thing that I wanted to point out was everybody else. The wide receivers and the running backs were working. What comes together in the game plan for you to get that?
If just everyone else, if we just go little by little plays, and everyone works their tails off, just like we already talked about. Big plays will open up, and the cutbacks across the field that opens up with our blocking. Going back on the field, so it just opened up a whole lot of opportunities for me. Obviously I had to make the smart reads. Obviously, cutting back's not the right thing to do, but whenever it's there, it's definitely there, and you got to take advantage of it.
Krayton, I want to come back to you. You and Spencer last year were kind of the scary linebacker duo. What's it been like playing without him this year? Is there a bigger role for you to fill, or are you just playing Krayton house football?
Oh, I'm just playing Krayton house football. I mean, it's never going to be the same without Spencer. I mean, he was a dog by himself, and I'm just trying to fill his shoes, and those are some big shoes to fill. So, just doing the best I can out there, and I think we're still putting up what the inside linebackers used to do, and I think we're filling those shoes.
All thanks to Coach Britton, right?
Oh yeah, Britton.
He puts in a lot of work.
It's all Britton. It's no one else.
He's always showing up late to work.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, he's always showing up late to the field. Aiden, I'm going to go to you now. You put up some great receiving numbers, but we're not gonna avoid the thing that it wasn't your best game against Lawson. But you're still a leader. You still got to step up against Lathrop this week. And I know there's a lot of pressure on you. It's a comeback week for you, especially, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, nobody's always gonna have perfect games.
Sorry, Aiden, I couldn't miss it.
Bad games happen, but 2 in a row definitely isn't acceptable, and I'm working pretty hard to not let that happen again.
Practice this week, I'm sure, has been a big thing, and any 3 of you guys can answer this question. Has the intensity been bigger since you guys did beat Lawson, and Lawson was a big game for you guys, and you guys, I looked at that game since the beginning of the season. Has practice been a little bit different, or I'm sure I asked you this question earlier this season, or is it just the same every single day since you guys came out on day 1 in the summer?
Yeah, I feel like we try to just treat every team the same. Like, we obviously know some teams are better than others, but we prepare just as much as we did for Lexington as we did for Lawson. And, it's same meetings every time, every week, almost the exact same practice schedule. We kind of keep it a routine, and I think that helps a lot.
You got anything to add, Krayton, to that? Just coming off of a big win against Lawson?
No, not really. I mean, it's a big win. It's very good for our program, and I think we've been preparing a lot during the summer, and during the summer, that's when our practice was very hard. We had to get it out of the way, and I think those meant big for these coming games. And yeah.
All right, I'm gonna kind of slowly wrap this one up, but I want to ask each one. We'll go down the line here. Who's somebody you guys are playing for this year, and why is it that person?
For me, I'm definitely playing for my Nana. She passed away in February. She's got the best view in the stadium. So I just know that if I just play my heart out for her, up in heaven, she's gonna be super proud of me, and she's always done everything for me whenever she was here. So I just got to keep it the same and definitely just play harder, week by week, just for her. Just let her know that, yeah.
I know she's happy that we're getting to start this podcast, though.
Oh, for sure.
Kreightyn, up to you.
I've always been playing for my dad. I look up to him every day. Everything I've heard about him for football, it's just I'm trying to fill his shoes too, and I'm trying to be as best as I can at like him from the stories he's told me, and hopefully go for a state championship just like he did back there.
That's the goal.
Oh yeah, hopefully we can make it. But yeah,
And it's in our hometown, right here,
Oh, yeah.
Missouri Western. So that's always the goal. Aiden, I'm going to hand it to you now.
I feel like I'm playing for definitely my family. I mean, my family has a lot of like collegiate background. Like a lot of my family has went to college for sports. I'm trying to keep that going. But I'm also playing for our seniors last year. I mean, we had a solid team and we came very close, and I feel like I was definitely a big reason of why we didn't move on. And I feel like I've just been trying to put this season towards them. And yeah.
All right, before we wrap this one up, I'm going to ask one last question. You guys have Lathrop this week in a 4-1 school, and the reason I'm going to wrap this one up with Lathrop, they're a 4-1 school, an unexpected 4-1 school in my eyes. Is there that kind of extra to kind of prove a point that you guys are back on top of KCI? You go undefeated the rest of the year, you wrap up the KCI. I know that's the goal, is to come back and get a back-to-back KCI conference titles. What's been the mindset for Lathrop this week?
I mean, once again, we just kind of treat them the same. We know that they haven't really played as good as competition as other KCI schools have, but they're 4-1. I mean, you can't ever really put down a 4-1 team. And yeah.
I say we always look at ourselves as the better team, but we always want to stay humble. And I think all we need to do prepare is just run downhill, gain yards, and I think we'll do it. Just stay humble and keep our mouths shut. It's about that.
It's always the goal at Mid-Buck.
Oh, yeah.
Stay humble. All right, that will wrap it up for KNR Sports Talk. Great time having you guys. Thanks for joining me. Mid-Buck is 5-0 to start this season. Another perfect in the regular season to start this year. They are now 17-1 over the last 18 games. An impressive start. Impressive record over the last 2 seasons. This is a statement week for Mid-Buck, and they have 4 games left on the back half of the schedule. They play Lathrop this week. They play North Platte next week. Then they will head to Hamilton and wrap it up against East Buck. This is a huge week for Mid-Buck football. Thank you guys for coming once again. I really appreciate it. Go Dragons! We will see you guys next time on KNR Sports Talk. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you follow, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I'll give these guys a shout out. Make sure you guys go follow them and see the awesome things they're putting up. Show up and show out on Friday night. That game's at Mid-Buchanan High School, October 3rd. We will see you then. Go Dragons.